Welcome to this episode of Mindset Mondays, a place where you can improve your personal performance and business outcomes one step at a time. I am here with the other usual suspect, Vergis Island. Vergis, how are you this morning?
I am excellent, man. That was one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
Usual
yeah.
Suspect.
Oh, that's one of your favorites.
Yeah, man.
Look at that. I didn't even know that and called it out, man. Well, today we're talking about something that you have brought to our attention, and it's this idea of continuously being a star in your performance. Now, Verge, when I was younger, I learned a wise lesson from an older man. He told me it's not about who can get money or who can make money, but who can keep it, right? And that lesson applies here. It's not about who can become a star or who can occasionally be a star, but who can consistently be a star in their performance and in what they do. And so we're going to talk about being a star today, but STAR is an acronym for four different behaviors, four different development steps a person needs to have in their toolbox. So won't you go ahead and explain it to us a little bit more in depth?
Yeah, thanks so much, Darren. So the first leg is S, which stands for specific. So you have to be specific with what you want, whether it's your goals, your dreams, your action steps to get there, etc.
Yeah. And, you know, one of the things that I've learned as I've grown older, hopefully better at what I do, is specificity and clarity will win the day. If you are specific on, I want to do exactly this in this way with these individuals, or if you specifically lay it out and have a level of clarity, you can execute faster and at a higher level than somebody that just thinks about their ideas in a general format. Do you agree with that?
I do, man. I was so heavy, man. I was just, you got me thinking, man. So the second one is T, which stands for time frame. And let me give credit to who actually gave me this acronym. Pinch me if you've heard this before, but it's my old business coach, Kathy Anderson, who I miss dearly.
Yeah.
She gave this to me on a coaching call in 2017. So T stands for time frame. Make it a realistic time frame. So sometimes you also want to incentivize yourself when you achieve your goal. And also sometimes you want to have subsets of your goal. So you have the bigger goal, then you have your little small subsets of goals where once you reach this level, then you reward yourself to continue to incentivize yourself. And again, time frame is the most important, because a goal without a deadline is a dream.
That's true. That's very true. That's a very true statement. Celebration at the culmination. I like that, man. Celebrating when you complete something not only gives you the energy to get into the next thing, but it also gives you that recognition that you need to fuel yourself of prior accomplishment. So give us what the A stands for, Verge.
Achievable and aggressive. So you want to figure out how to achieve your goals, which basically comes from action steps.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I think like what you just said, having a goal without a plan is useless, right? And understanding how you move through a plan is key, because some of us have big goals and we're unrealistic with ourselves to think that we can jump from A to M, from M, to Z. Oh, that's how I'm going to accomplish that goal. But really, we're micro steppers. We need to go from A to B. And we're going to talk about that in one of our upcoming episodes of how we think and how we perform. We need to set goals that are natural to us. And when you set your goals, make sure that you are not setting your goals at the pace of competition, that you're competing with someone trying to accomplish goals as fast as them. Make sure you're setting healthy goals for your trajectory, and you're trying to be your best self rather than beat somebody else in what they're doing.
And that's a strong reminder, Darren. One of my business coaches always said that you're not competing against other people, You're competing against the personal goals that you set for yourself.
That's right.
In your timeline. I know sometimes I struggle with that just in my industry, trying to compete with others, but thank you for reminding me about that. That at the end of the day, I'm not competing against others. I'm competing against the goals that I've set for myself and my future family.
That's right, Doc. Won't you take us into the last one, the R?
So the R is, man, we had a conversation before we got on the call about, you know, sometimes just being off your game or, and so we go into the R, which is recalibrate. So winning at a high level is all about resilience, right? You're not going to always be yourself. You might fall down, but as Donnie McClurkin's song says, we fall down, but we get up, right?
Haven't heard that one in a while.
Yeah, man. You identify how you get back on track and how to stay there.
Okay. Man, recalibration is big for those who want to win, because just like we were talking earlier, you were admitting, and we both were agreeing, I'm in the same place. You're going to have off days, right? But you can't turn off days into off weeks. You can't turn off days into allowing it to be an off switch. You got to know how to click back on. And when you recalibrate, 9 times out of 10, your work is not going to recalibrate you. What you do away from work, where's your mind at? Do you have a routine where you get grounded? Do you have a routine where you blow off steam? Do you have a routine where you meditate or have some mindfulness or some prayer or some, you know, whatever it may be for you? What is your routine for recalibration? It's like your performance psychology, your performance therapy.
Yeah, man, you ended, man. I'm done.
Well, Verge, man, I think that this is great. And I just admire Kathy so much for being your coach, because so many other people are benefiting from it. So we want, you know, our viewers to go out there and be a star, be specific, be realistic with your time frames and your goals. Make sure your goals, make sure you figure out how to achieve them and be aggressive with how you figure that out, and make sure you recalibrate when you're having your off days or your off moments, and consistently do that in the cycle, and you will consistently be a star. We thank you so much for joining us. Any last words to our people, Verge, before we sign off?
Yeah, please smash the like button, share it, give us any comments or any feedback. We always welcome it, and we welcome engagement. Thanks as always for tuning in and for your support.
All right, we'll talk to you on the next episode of Mindset Mondays. Until then, go and be the stars that you are. Have a great week.